That's a taco, bro. I can't take 2 bites. I have to eat the whole thing. It's like Pringles.
What did we just eat?
So that was a barbacoa taco with diced onions, cilantro, sliced avocado, and a corn tortilla. And I love it from Tapatia just because the ambiance, the way they treat me there. And I grew up on barbacoa, and that's where I found it, and I like it, fell in love with it, and I eat it all the time there now. I grew up in the Valley, born and raised in Brownsville, Texas. I'd go to Mexico all the time with my grandmother or my friends, and we'd be eating tacos. When you go to the open air markets or find a taqueria or a little cart, the dude didn't have a whole store and a whole shelf next to him, but that vato created some of the best tasting tacos I've ever had, no matter what it was, you know what I mean? But that's what I took, and I'm like, man, I want people to embrace my stuff the way that I embrace their stuff. And I grew up in a humble kitchen. I grew up from humble beginnings. I grew up seeing people with humility out there pushing their craft, whether it was tacos, whether it was tortas, whether it was tamales, whether it was pan dulce, whether it was something that they made. Even the little kids pushing chiclets, man, all that stuff I took in as a child. And I remember, and I said, man, this little kid's 4 or 5 years old, and he's out there trying to hustle, trying to make money to eat and to support his family, while his mom and dad are probably doing the same thing with other stuff. So the way I embrace that is I want people, when they come here, know what I came from, know what inspired me, know that I have a love for my culture, the history, to do what we're doing, to do what I'm doing, and for you to taste that and be like, hey, you know what, these aren't your everyday tacos, but I can still taste the infusion and the homage that's paid from what they came from. Corpus Christi is a beautiful city with a lot of talented people who have a lot of talents and stuff that they want to push out there and put out there. But if the outlet's not there, if the want for people to see what we can do locally isn't there, it kind of like hinders us. And I want to tell you out there, whether you support me or not, support local, period, in general. Get out there and show them love, show them support, so that this city can grow and prosper together, not just one side of town or that side of town, or one genre of this. And no, man, get out there and enjoy the difference in the culture that everybody brings into everything that we have here, no matter what it is, because there's so many people out there that are talented in so many different ways. I mean, look, I took tacos. Tacos are everyday things that you can find anywhere, right? And I just breathed a little bit new life into it. I just switched it up a little bit. I still paid the homage. I still took the work and the dedication, and I just switched it up a little bit to do something different, to show people like, hey man, if you go to a burger joint, yeah, they serve burgers, but they serve it 7 different ways. I want people to taste and know that I spent 12 hours in there cooking what I did, and I stayed up all night and I watched it and I babysat it and I made sure that it came out to a certain texture so that you could taste it. And when I put it together, to me, I love art and I love all sorts of art. So when I put it together, I want you to eat with your eyes first and be like, damn, that looks good. And then you taste it, and if it matches, then I did my part.